Kendall Youngblood is the 7th leading scorer in Aggie basketball history with 1,749 points. He is one of just 5 Aggies ever to lead the team in scoring for 3 straight years. He was a starter in 113 of 114 career games. In 2005, he was one of 16 former Aggies named to the school's all-century team.
My reaction was, I was very excited. I mean, you know, I love Utah State. I love watching what they're doing up here. Yeah, I was just very excited and, you know, honored because I've seen some of the players that have gone in there and great players, great athletes, so definitely very excited. Coach Moore recruited me out of Utah State, him and Con Smith, and Tuller was here as the head coach at the time. And so I was actually recruited more as a football player than a basketball player. And maybe Coach Moore or Coach Smith saw something in me that maybe others didn't, but I always wanted to play basketball. I loved basketball. I love basketball more than football. And so I definitely wanted to play basketball somewhere. And Utah State at the time, they went to the NCAA tournament with Reed Newey and Dan Conway and Kevin Nixon and Housekeeper, and they went to the tournament. And so I thought, man, I'm coming into a great situation. And I'm looking forward to learning from those guys and going to the NCAA tournament ourselves. Yeah. As a starter early in my career, I really struggled. I'm happy that I started every game, but that my freshman year was really a learning experience. I always tell people I had a triple-double one game, and 11 of them were turnovers. So I tell people that story, and I remember getting yelled at by Coach Smith. But I learned a lot as a freshman, and things worked out in my favor. I could never really shoot the three good until I got to Utah State, and probably I didn't shoot it very good until later on. Reed Newey helped me out with my shot, and I only took good shots, so that's probably why my percentage was high. You start to look at the guys today, I couldn't even shoot half as good as these guys. J.C. Carroll, obviously Sam Merrill, I couldn't shoot like those guys, but I just made the one or two that I had a game. Throughout my career, I didn't really care about scoring or rebounds or assists. I didn't look at the numbers. But as you start to get older, my junior year, my senior year, I started to see I was moving up, getting 1,000 points, 1,500 points, passing Reed Newey, passing Vince, these guys that I've kind of looked up to. So that was fun, but I was always about winning. I just wanted to win. Coach Smith always says I was really a competitive player, one of the most competitive players he's coached, and I just love to compete, right? Whether I scored a bunch of points or didn't, it didn't matter to me. I just played. It's one of the greatest experiences I have. When you ask about basketball experiences, during my time at Utah State, it was playing against those UNLV teams because they were so good. And I had some great games against them, but they were so good. You know, they were pros, but people don't realize New Mexico State, Long Beach State, those teams were really good as well. And so I always say I played against Grandmama and the Plastic Man and all these guys in the NBA. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Memorable games for me, obviously my career high, 41 against New Mexico State. That's always going to be a game that sticks out. 39 against UNLV, against one of those great teams that we're talking about. And probably because I wasn't really known as a three-point shooter, and I think in one of those games I made 6 three-pointers. So, yes, I got a lot of great memories playing against those games. I don't remember the stuff about what they did, which that probably wasn't as fun, but I just remember how good they were. Larry Johnson was really good. Stacey Ogden was really good. Lucius Harris, Dell Demps from Pacific. All these guys were such good players. And my brother gives me a hard time. He's like, I can't believe you played against those guys and can hang with those guys. But, yeah, I did. I did okay. Great 4 years. You know, every year with Con and Coach Moore, I improved every year as a basketball player. My skills got better. So I was very grateful with what they did to help me get better as a basketball player, and I think I left here as a pretty good player, and I owe that to them. Being named to the All-Century team, that's probably, I think that was 10 years ago. That was a lot of fun because now you get to see 100 years of basketball players, and there's some great ones. Obviously Nate Williams and Marvin Roberts, and I mean, it was just that was a lot of fun, and a lot of those players came back for that award, and so yeah, I hope I'm still on it as we keep going. But yeah, that was very exciting too. What I've gained from coming to Utah State and what I've taken away from it is I had a great experience, right? Being a college athlete, for people who have, it's the greatest thing in the world, right? You get to play in front of Utah State fans, which are the best fans around. You get a college degree, which helps you. Every job I've ever had, outside of college, I've had to have a college degree. So the experience I had here was unbelievable. I still love coming up. We come up to homecoming. We come up to basketball games. We love watching the players. We love seeing these coaches. So we're Aggies all the way. And yeah, it's just been a great experience for me.